Hello, Spark fans, and welcome back to Advancing Spark, where we're not talking about anything today. I just want to talk about SQL Bits, which is really close now. So if you've not been to SQL Bits before, it's a big old Microsoft data conference in the UK, held once a year, around various different data themes. Could be SQL Server, could be traditional ETL, could be modern data platforms, could be Power BI. There'll be a ton of Fabric, I am sure. You're no doubt not surprised to know there'll be lots of Databricks and Spark content coming from Advancing Analytics. So tons and tons of things to come out. Now, SQL Bits has a place in my heart because it was one where I did my first actual technical public speaking on a big stage. We've been there every year for quite a long time. Yeah, it's a fun conference. A very good friend of ours, Craig Porteous, runs the community center, so you can go and actually sort of go and hang out, learn about where your local meetups are, learn about who you can speak to and how you can start speaking and all of that good stuff. And yeah, there's a big old party on the Friday night, which is notoriously fun. Everyone dresses up in fancy dress. If you don't dress up, it's okay, but you know, you're not as cool as we are. And yeah. Now, yeah, there is the other thing that this year I'll be turning 40 on the Thursday of SQL Bits. So I'll be there. I will probably be hungover, to be honest, commiserating and celebrating my entrance into my 40s. I know you're all shocked I'm not already 40. I know, I'm old. It's cool. We're all right. So that's what I want to talk about. So SQL Bits, if you're not already going, you should think about going. If you are going, I will see you there, and you'll see lots of advanced analytics people there. And I just wanted to quickly run through a couple of things. One, there's a discount code, AA10, nice and easy, but I'll get it on the screen in a minute. If you haven't yet bought your tickets, you can get 10% off with that ticket. Two, there's loads of talks from AA, so I want to quickly talk around the various things we are talking about. So firstly, on the Thursday, I'll be talking about two different things. I'll be talking about behind the hype architecture trends in data. Now, I did the same talk last year, but obviously the trends and what's hot and what's not and what's currently exploding and all the hype is actually already so different. We were just starting to talk about Gen AI last year. Data mesh was at the top of its hype curve. Things have actually moved on. We've got new entrants. We've got things that no one talks about anymore. Brand new talk, based on the same as last talk, but just updated for 2024. I'll be talking about that. And then those dive narratives is something I've been planning for a long time. Essentially slide karaoke. Getting a bunch of these speakers who you've seen being very professional and standing up and giving a well-rehearsed, well-scripted talk. Taking those people, tearing up their script, giving them some slides they've never seen before, and they have to give a talk to those slides, making it make sense, and then we all judge them and we crown a winner. That is the plan. It is just a bit of fun at the end of the day on Thursday, so come along if you want to take part in the madness that is. Apparently, I don't do technical sessions anymore. I just talk about architecture, or I'm a game show host. It's cool. I've embraced this fact. It's fine. So they're my talks. So if you hit that link, SQLBits.com/friends/advancing-analytics, then you'll see our own landing page on the conference, and you've got that AA10 for a 10% discount. Now, the other AA talks, there's a bunch of actual deep, technical, interesting talks, which is more than just me wittering on stage. You can go to East Oldfield, who is talking about the data modeling showdown. He's been doing lots recently around Sunbeam and Kimball and what kind of data modeling approaches you use in different places. Digging into lots of different history and approach and talking about that. Going to be super interesting. You got Izzy Turner talking about their experience actually entering the whole field of what we do from a non-technical neurodivergent perspective. So actually taking you on their journey and talking through basically their experience. You've got Grace, who is an incredibly smart person who is now an MVP, which is amazing. Congrats, Grace. Looking into firewalls and securing Azure data platforms and how we actually make things work properly. You got Tori and Alex digging into MLOps in Databricks. Now, that doesn't sound too cutting edge and new, except it's all changed. It is all different than it was about a year ago. So this is cutting edge, how it actually works these days inside Databricks if you want to do MLOps properly. You want to get your models into production, that is the session to come to. We got Grace and Tori back again now with Bethany, who's talking about engineer versus scientist versus analyst. Actually, how the different job roles differ, where the similarities are, what the differences are. Actually, the experience of essentially 3 different job roles that are all incredibly related. We got Farlek talking about the value of DevOps for data teams and please, you should be doing DevOps. And if you're not already, please come to that session. Please just come and embrace it, because automation is everything that we do. Finally, we've got Craig talking about Zero to Lakehouse, getting started with Microsoft Fabric, and actually how to build a good Lakehouse in that brand new platform. Oh, ton of different stuff going on, lots of different sessions from AA. You will see us around and about all over the week of the conference. You won't see me from the Friday because I'll be off on holiday to celebrate being old, but that's okay. I'll be around before then. So yeah, that's kind of it, really. If you do go to that website, again, that's SQLBits/Fringe/Advancing Analytics, you'll find a landing site talking about some of our talks, recommending some friends of ours talks, lots of different things you can go and see and go and learn if you are at SQL Bits this year. And if you're not at SQL Bits this year, well, you're kind of missing out. Well, that's it. So, come along, celebrate me being 40. You can say happy birthday to me on the Thursday, and I will look miserable and depressed. But again, that's the fun of it, right? Hopefully, we'll see you there. And if you haven't come yet, AA10 gives you that 10% discount. We'll see you there. Cheers.